What's up there, people? Hunterspoke Riders here, and I'm back working on the 1999 two-door OBS Chevy Tahoe. And man, it's been a journey. It has been a journey. But what's going on right now is my mission is complete front end suspension rebuild. So this was going to be something different. I want to try things in a little different way. Usually I just dive in there and start making the video. But seeing this is going to be a new adventure to me, I had to learn a few things because when it comes down to it, this is the really first 4x4 vehicle I've tore apart. All the vehicles I've worked on in the past have all been like two-wheel drive trucks, SUVs, G-bodies, B-bodies, stuff like that. And it's always lowering them, hydraulics, or lowering them down or something like that, or just, leaving them stock. I've never really worked on a 4x4 vehicle, so the learning curve is a little bit different. So what I want to do is get one side almost complete first to see how it goes, and once I was real confident and knew I could do this, then I'll start making the video with the other side. I learned a lot. I'm glad I did it this way and didn't start making the video, because making videos is kind of frustrating because you got to stop. Sometimes it's frustrating, especially when you're doing work on these old cars, because your hands are dirty and greasy and you got to stop each time and clean your hands and change position of the camera and do a whole bunch of stuff, extra stuff, so the job takes twice as long. So because I was learning how to do this, like I said, for the first time, I wanted to do the first side without filming. And I figured once if I accomplish that successfully, then I will film doing the other side for you guys and do some how-to videos and do some tips. So the up-and-coming videos, I'm not going to do everything in all big one long drawn-out video. I'm going to do like some step-by-step tutorials of how to tear apart your front end and how to get this job done. So if you have a OBS, Chevy, or GMC, you might want to check this out. One thing I will say, man, like I said, it's been a learning experience. I had to actually buy some new tools. There were some tools I had to buy because I didn't have to make this job easier. And I'm just thankful that I'm in a position where I have other stuff to drive every day. So I don't have to, I'm not in a rush to do this. So I can tear this apart, figure out what I need, and order it as I go, rather than just order a whole bunch of stuff and end up being the wrong stuff or the stuff I didn't need. So, we're dealing with these old schools, man, unless you got a lot of experience, even if you do got a lot of experience, when you're dealing with an old school that's different and going into uncharted territory, it's better just to take your time, man. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at it. It's better you just take your time. I've had some people ask me, why not just take it to the shop and have a mechanic do it? Because the mechanic ain't going to do everything I'm going to do, and I'll show you what I'm doing now. And you understand why I didn't just take it to the shop and say, call me when it's done. You'll understand why as the video progresses. So, the main reason for this, man, because it all started with what I believe to be was a broken ball joint. And because of the broken ball joint, it was making weird noises. So I decided, let me tear this apart and figure out what it is. Now, in the lowrider world, if you break a ball joint, damn near your whole wheel comes off. So that's one reason why I never really took this Tahoe on too many big adventures out in the desert or really go too far with it, because I didn't want, the wheel to fall off out in the middle of nowhere. But now that I have tore this apart and really got a real understanding of how this suspension setup works on these OBSs with the whole torque bars or torsion bars, whatever you call it, and it's a weird all-around setup. But I'll show you, enough talk, I'll show you what I've done so far. Alright, people, so I just wanted to give you this first video just to let you know, just to show you there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to show you this process step by step. I'm going to try to do my best to do a tutorial, how to step by step, to show you what you got to do to be able to do a complete suspension rebuild. or just show you how I'm doing mine. I'm sure there's a lot different from the videos I've seen out there. There's a lot of different ways to do things. I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it and doing it by myself. It'd be a lot easier if I had help, but I don't have help, so I'm just going to do these videos to show you it is possible to do this by yourself. I've come a long way to get to this point right here. I've learned a lot, and I still got a long way to go. But yeah, man, this is going to be it. You got to be patient with me, though. It's going to take a little time for me to edit these videos, chop them up, and get them out there. I'm going to try to post as many videos as I can as soon as I get them up. But it's kind of a balance between working on this and editing and doing videos and doing everyday life stuff too. So yeah, man, I don't know. I've been motivated by a lot of other. I watch a lot of build-ups. I watch a lot of pretty much people doing the same thing I'm doing. A lot of build-ups on YouTube, a lot of build-ups on Instagram, hell, a lot of build-ups on TikTok. So even build-ups on Facebook group pages. So there's a lot. I get motivation from a lot of different sources out there. But I mainly want to do this video for multiple reasons, but just to maybe motivate somebody else, just to show them, hey, you can't do this on your own. But I can tell you now, it's not easy, it's not simple, and it's not cheap. But the main thing it takes is a lot of time, man. You gotta have time, you gotta be patient, and be able to do things the right way. Because a lot of times, like I said, because it's a learning experience for me, I had this tore down to a certain point so I can figure out, okay, what do I need? It took me a minute to figure out which A-arms which bushings I get, because there's 3 different bushings you can get. Because these came with different kind of A-arms. Between 2-bolt drive and even 4x4s have a couple of different kind of A-arm packages. The main thing I was saying before, people, is this is where I'm at. I got a long way to go. But just remember, man, if you're out there, a lot of people I'm watching on YouTube, I'm watching on Instagram, I'm watching on TikTok, even on Facebook group pages. I get motivation from a lot of different people, a lot of different builds. I might not comment on all the videos because a lot of times I'm watching them while I'm on the treadmill. And I just ain't got the, I don't feel like grabbing the phone doing all that, but I am watching a lot of build-ups on there, a lot of motivational build-ups all across the board. So all I got to say, people, is this is where I'm at. Be on the lookout. To all my subscribers out there, thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for watching all my builds over the years. But this one's going to be a special one here because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but this is my younger brother's old Tahoe. This is the last vehicle. This is the last vehicle he had before he died, and that's why I wanted to take my time with it. And sometimes when you're dealing with these old vehicles, there's a lot of sentimental value involved. So it doesn't really matter how much money you spend. It doesn't really matter how much time it takes. Sometimes it's better when it takes a lot of time, because when you deal with these old schools, man, you gotta take your time. And it's better just do it right the first time. If you take your time and do it right the first time, you ain't gotta go back and redo stuff. It's gonna cost you more in the long run, and you're gonna waste a lot of time. So come with me on this journey. Be on the lookout. Turn your post notifications on because there will be videos coming. I don't do a whole set schedule thing. I'll just post them up whenever I can. But if you want to see the journey of how I got to this point, it's coming real soon. So all right, people, Hunchback Riders, sign out.